Hey guys, this is Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my August favorites with you. So these are the cruelty-free and vegan products I've been loving the most in the past month. I can't remember if I did a July favorites or not. I did do a July favorites. All right, I was gonna say this might be more than a month, but no, that is not true. I tried to narrow it down. I have a lot of skincare. As you guys know, a lot of stuff has gone on in the past month. We moved, just been adjusting to a new space. Work has been insanely busy. And I'll be real with you guys, I haven't had time to wear makeup the majority of days of the week. I just have not had time to get ready. So I've been really loving my skincare lately and relying heavily on that throughout all this change. And that's why a lot of this is going to be some skincare. There's a little makeup. There's a little, don't lose hope. Let's just get right into it because I'm excited. I'm excited to share this stuff with you guys. So I got the Rose Lollipop Lip Balm the last time I went shopping at Lush. You guys saw that I did a video where we went and I shared what I got, so I can link to that down below. But this is a really, really lovely lip balm. It smells so good. Okay, after I read the description on their website where it says it smells like pink lemonade, now that's all I smell is pink lemonade. It smells really, really good though. It's very, very hydrating. It's very nourishing. And I like it as like a nighttime treatment or first thing in the morning when, when I'm doing my makeup, I like to hydrate my lips during that. So I will put this on. It's just a really, really lovely lip balm. I do wish it came in a tube so I could put one in my purse. That's my only thing. I don't like carrying pots of lip balm in my purse. I don't want to stick my hand in there while I'm out and about, but I do really, really, really like this formula. Another lip balm that I've been super into, because like I said, I haven't been wearing a bunch of makeup, but I've been really big on skincare, is the Lip Love from Kapowee. I think this was in last month's favorites too. I could be wrong, but it's just really nice. Again, I've been using it as a good lip treatment, especially if I'm not wearing anything else. This gives your lips a nice little bit of a gloss, which is really, really great because kind of takes care of that for you and is hydrating as well. I kind of alternate between these or I mix them together and layer them. The two combined are freaking amazing on your lips, but even just on their own, they're both really, really good. But this one is just, it's so good. It's so, so good. I've been really into the blurring primer from Cover FX. You guys know I love Cover FX. Their primers are some of my absolute favorites, and they sent this to me like maybe a month or two ago. I can't remember exactly when. There are tons of companies that do blurring primers, but it's very hard to find a vegan blurring primer, and Cover FX came out with this one. I'm so excited that they did because I've been wanting to try a blurring primer, and I feel like it does an amazing job at blurring out, like whether it's pores or fine lines or any imperfections. It just creates such a nice base for your makeup, and because it's a Cover FX primer, it lasts all throughout the day. This is just a really good primer, and I was worried because I have combination dry skin that it might be a little bit drying on certain parts of my face, but it's not at all. It's very, very nourishing. It leaves my skin feeling really soft. From Lolo, I've been really into their Coralista blush and highlight duo. I know I've talked about this before too because I got it several months ago, but throughout this past month, this has become like one of my go-to products. It's such a pretty blush color. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. So it's very subtle. It's very, very natural, but I find that it just works with everything. And I also love the highlight that's in here too. I will wear that on my cheeks, or I've also been using it as like an eyeshadow too. It's just a really, really good duo and very pretty. They have this in a few different shades as well. They also have a contour and highlight duo. They have a few different options, but definitely I would suggest checking out Lolo. I think that as far as natural blushes and bronzers and highlight go, they have some really, really lovely ones. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the illuminating primer from Cover FX. They did send this to me along with No, they didn't send this to me. They sent me the mattifying. I don't remember which one they sent me, but I have the mattifying and the illuminating setting sprays. They sent me one, I bought the other, but it's so, so pretty. It leaves your skin looking very glowy, very dewy. If that's not your thing, check out the mattifying. It's really good as well, and it's not too much on dry skin either, which I was concerned about, but this stuff is just so pretty, and you could put it on when you're not wearing makeup, and it livens up your skin a little bit. Not exactly makeup, but I wanted to talk about these NCLA polishes. I've been really into their Juiced collection again, which are these very pretty shades that were inspired by fresh juices. And the two favorites that I've been wearing a ton are Avocado Bravado, which is this minty shade. I'm actually wearing this right now. I've been wearing this for like 3 weeks straight. And Sweet as Agave, which is what I was wearing in my videos before I started wearing Avocado Bravado. Bravado. Avocado Bravado. That is a mouthful. These are just two really pretty shades. I think the whole Juiced collection is really, really pretty. Has some amazing shades for spring. It's not spring. I need more coffee. It has some great shades for the summer fall transition and just really, really good ones that are going to work no matter what. But I love Sweet as Agave because it's just a really nice neutral pinky nude. It's gonna work with everything. And I like Avocado Bravado because it's just like a pretty kind of iridescent minty green, just something a little bit different for fall and a little bit more fun. I wanted to talk about the Coola Sunless Tan, which is an anti-aging face serum. It's also a self-tanner. I talked about this in a recent haul video. I've been using this so much. It is amazing. If you are someone that self-tans like I do, it can be tricky to self-tan your face. Some people like myself have gone ahead and we just do it anyway. You exfoliate, you moisturize, you apply your tanner. It works out most of the time. But I know a lot of people don't like to self-tan their face, and I've completely switched over to using this on my face. It is a serum, like I said, so I put it on at night. I'll do 2 or 3 pumps depending on how much color I want. And then when you wake up in the morning, you have a nice, lovely tan. And it is a gradual tanning serum, so it's not like you're gonna wake up and be like dramatically darker, but it's just really, really pretty. You can also mix it with other serums if you want it to be more gradual. So I think this is just a really, really good option for face self-tan, and I love that it has the skincare benefits of a serum as well. I've been back on a kick with my OSEA C Vitamin Boost. This is a really, really nice skin spray. I have a couple bottles of these, and I know I've talked about this before, but it's just such a nice, nourishing skin spray. Especially, it's been so hot here, and this has been so nice throughout the day to just mist on my face. I feel like it is very, very nourishing. This one is for normal, dry, and sensitive skin, so if you have oily skin, they do have different sprays that you might want to check out. But this one is just so nice. It has so many things in it that help with your skin's hydration and just help keep it balanced and fresh. And it smells good. Pro tip too, put it in the fridge. That definitely helps when it's like 100 degrees out. I've been using the Derma E Nourishing Rose Cleansing Oil. I talked about this in a haul video too. I was a little skeptical because it doesn't actually have rose oil in it, but I wanted to give it a try and just see how it worked. And this stuff is really, really nice at removing makeup. I've been putting it on one of my Marley's Monsters cloths and just using that to remove my makeup or putting it on my face and using the cloth to wipe it off. And it does work really, really well to remove makeup, even stubborn like liquid liner or gel liner. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all. I think that it doesn't leave a residue either, which I also really liked. And I've used this with a cleanser after, but then also used this with just a toner after. And in both cases, it didn't feel too heavy on my skin. It just felt really, really nourishing. And one thing I do appreciate about Derma E is they are a completely vegan skincare line, and you can go find them in like Ulta or CVS or Walgreens. And I just think it's really cool to see a completely vegan skincare line that's so easily available. I just realized I have 3 body lotions to talk about. I don't know how I ended up with 3, but these are ones I've been using a ton. The first one is the Kapowee Coconut Body Milk. This stuff smells so good. It has just that classic Kapowee scent. Just makes you think of sitting out on the beach. Kind of smells like a little bit like sunscreen, but in that like great nostalgic kind of way. It works really, really nicely. It's very, very nourishing. It's very hydrating. I've been using this a lot in the mornings, and I will use it on its own, or I've been mixing it with the Nature's Gate Glow Lotion. They sent me one of these recently, but I already had one because it's just something I really wanted to use. I like the Nature's Gate Self Tanner, and I was using it as a gradual self tanner by mixing it with a lotion. And then I just decided to go ahead and get their gradual tanner. So I will use this to help maintain my tan, to help it fade evenly. And it just gives just the right amount of color. So if you have fair skin, you could totally use this on its own. It's gonna give you a nice little bit of a glow, a little bit of color. But if you self tan like I do, this is really great for helping to maintain your tan. And it works well on its own. You can also mix it and dilute it even more if you wanted. I also wanted to talk about the Sleepy Body Lotion from Lush. I am so excited that this is back. I think I mentioned this in my Lush haul. I had like a little tub that I have been hanging on to and barely using because I wanted to make it last as long as possible. But now it's permanent, and they have the large size and they have the little size online too. This stuff is so nice at night before bed. It's so soothing and relaxing. It smells like lavender. It smells so lovely. I really, really like it. And it's also very nourishing and very, very hydrating. But it's like the perfect lotion to have if you are ever feeling stressed out. You need to just you know, take that moment to yourself. Put some of this on, even if you don't do it before bedtime. I love it before bedtime though. It helps. I feel like it helps me sleep so much better. And I feel like I've seen that, like so many people say that same thing too, but it's just a really, really nice lotion. Definitely check it out. And speaking of sleep, I've also been using the Little Moon Essentials Sleep Comes Easy mist. It's an aromatherapy mist, and I've been spraying this on my pillow at night and on my sheets, and this has helped a lot too. So this is a blend of different scents. I did talk about this in a recent haul, but I've been using it for a few weeks. It's just really, really nice. It's very, very soothing. It's very calming. It's very relaxing. And I personally, since we moved, I've had a really hard time sleeping. I've been doing the thing where it's hard for me to fall asleep, and then I wake up at 2, 3 a.m. and I'm like wide awake. It's frustrating. So I've been trying to do what I can to help alleviate that, and I feel like these two things have really helped when it comes to the falling asleep part, and I just need to figure out the like waking up at 2, 3 a.m. and being wide awake part. But those two things have definitely helped a ton. I've been really liking the Schmidt's Jasmine Tea Deodorant. This is the sensitive skin formula. So I will use Kaya Naturals, their Takasumi Detox, at night and sometimes in the morning as well. But I've been using this a lot, and I find that it works really well, but it also smells so good. This smells like, like jasmine green tea. Just like it describes. It smells really good. It's a really subtle scent. It's not overpowering. It's not too much. But I just really like the Schmidt's deodorants because on me at least, they actually work. If you're sensitive to baking soda, check out their sensitive skin formula. I'm sensitive to baking soda deodorants, and I can use this without issue. So I also really like that because it just gives me a little more, some more options, which is always good. And the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about today is from Apatera Skincare. This is their Sea Mist, which is a salt spray mist for your hair. I mentioned this in a haul video fairly recently and I told you guys at the time, you're probably going to see this in an upcoming favorites because I've been using it a ton. And here it is because I cannot get enough of this stuff. It is so amazing. A lot of salt sprays tend to weigh my hair down. I have baby fine hair. And so sometimes they give it like a temporary volume boost and then it just goes totally flat and it gets gross because I think a lot of them put like too much oil in it or too much glycerin, but this one seems to be perfectly balanced. It has just that it's right in that sweet spot for me. So this gives me a lot of texture. It gives me a lot of volume. It lasts in my hair and it doesn't make it greasy, which I really, really like. And it smells so good. So I am so into this. I'm like freaking out at this point. I'm like, I'm getting low. I'm not getting low, but it's just so good that I don't want to be without this. Those are my favorites for the month of August. If you guys have used any of these products, let me know what you thought of them and let me know what your favorites are in the comments below. I'll see you in my next video.